Hey guys, just wanted to come back and mention something I was gonna say yesterday. I don't know what was going on with YouTube with the recording, but anyway, it was interesting yesterday as not only was I talking with one of my uplines in my businesses, one of my businesses, I was also talking. I was also reading. Still finishing up the book of Retire Young, Retire Rich, and both parts talking about the book and talking to Chris, my upline, my CCM business, we were talking about relationships. Kind of interesting too, and this is mainly my fault, and I should have learned about 2.5 years ago when I was learning to be an entrepreneur, and my upline at the time looked at me dead in my face and told me, Andre, typically in our industry, when you're trying to when you're in a relationship too, normally if that person that's supporting you in your business, that usually tells you how the relationship's going to be. I should have listened to him at that time because he was already married for like 30 plus years, and I was just getting into a relationship, and needless to say, it didn't work out. But the person I was with at the time didn't support me in anything. Now, it's just not a boo-hoo thing on this video. It's just that I should have listened at that time because I mean, when it gets to the point that if the person doesn't want to do the business, doesn't want to be a customer, doesn't even want to give you a few names, that should have told me something. But that was just lesson learned on my part. And it's interesting too, listening to Chris, that he said the same thing as far as that when he was learning to be an entrepreneur. Well, he already was. He had the mindset, but when we were in our previous industry, previous company together, he had the same thing, relationship problems. Person didn't support him in anything, and then needless to say that didn't work out either. So as I was reading through, finishing up the book, Kiyosaki also said the same thing as far as he mentioned a little bit about friends too. It got to the point that if you're with somebody, this is what he said, paraphrasing, if you're with somebody who doesn't even want to talk about money, he said point blank, it's time to look for some new friends. And so that should have been lesson learned because some people have that dirty mindset about money, like ooh, it was bad. But Kiyosaki said him and his wife talk about it, almost every day. So that's the reason why it kind of makes relationship better. I mean, what's to hide about it? You're either broke or you're not, point blank. So I know it's real cut and dry, but just lesson learned, and I should have known better at that time. So I'm kind of glad that I'm going through these experiences because it's only going to make me better. I mean, isn't that what we all should be doing as we get older, just to learn? So I'm kind of glad that happened too. And this reading that book and then talking with my upline, I'm glad that happened. So this is something I wanted to bring up from yesterday, and I'll talk to you guys later.